Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I walked into a room full of people, confident, prepared, and ready to make my point. But the moment I spoke, I could feel it. No one was really listening. Some nodded absent-mindedly, others glanced at their phones, and a few barely acknowledged I was there. At that moment, I realized something crucial. Respect is never given freely. It's taken. It's commanded. If people don't take you seriously, it's not because you're not smart enough or capable enough. It's because, psychologically, you're signaling to them that they don't have to. Most people think that just because they're a good person, they'll naturally earn respect. But in reality, the world doesn't work that way. Respect isn't about being nice. It's about being valuable. People respect power, certainty, and control. If you're always apologizing, over-explaining, or laughing at jokes that aren't funny just to fit in, you're showing weakness. And weakness is never respected. So what do? You play the game better. Tactic 1. The law of unpredictability. People don't take you seriously when they think they've got you figured out. If you're always too nice, too agreeable, or too predictable, people subconsciously categorize you as harmless. And let me tell you, harmless is the last thing you want to be. Want instant respect. Become unpredictable. Say less than usual. Let them wonder what you're thinking. Switch up your responses. Sometimes direct, sometimes indirect. Take longer to react. A delayed response makes people second-guess their own words. Ever noticed that the people who get the most attention in a room aren't the ones talking the loudest, but the ones who seem like they know something others don't? The ones who give just enough information to intrigue you, but not enough to be figured out. That's power. When people can't predict you, they stop underestimating you. Tactic 2. The power of silence. Weak people fill every silence because they fear being overlooked. Powerful people, they let silence do the work. Think about the most intimidating person you know. Do they ramble? Do they desperately try to explain themselves? Or do they speak with certainty, using silence as a weapon? Next time someone interrupts you or brushes off your words, don't rush to explain yourself. Pause. Let the silence sink in. When you do speak, speak slowly and with certainty. The less you say, the more people lean in to listen. Silence makes people uncomfortable. Use it to your advantage. When someone asks you a question, don't be the first to answer. Take a breath. Let them sit in their own curiosity. The moment you start valuing your words, others will too. Tactic 3. Control the frame. Every conversation is a battle for control. If you let someone else dictate the conversation, you've already lost. Here's how you regain control. When someone challenges you, don't defend, redirect. If they doubt your idea, respond with, "Why do you say that?" This flips the pressure back onto them. If they dismiss you, hold eye contact and say nothing. Let them feel the tension of their own disrespect. Most people make the mistake of defending themselves too much. The more you defend, the weaker you appear. Instead, flip the power dynamic. If someone tries to belittle you, make them justify their words instead. People only take you as seriously as you take yourself. Stop seeking permission to be respected. Command it. Tactic 4. The scarcity effect. Human psychology is wired to value what is rare. If you're always available, always accessible, always explaining yourself, people will naturally devalue you. Think about it. Why do luxury brands never go on sale? Because scarcity creates desire. The moment you make yourself too available, you lose your value. Speak less, but make your words heavier. Be selective about your time and presence. Walk away when necessary. A person who's willing to walk away is a person worth chasing. One of the most powerful things you can do when someone isn't taking you seriously is distance yourself. When they no longer have access to you, they'll start wondering what changed, and suddenly you become important. Tactic 5. The mirror effect. People respect those who reflect their own power back at them. If someone speaks to you in a dominant tone, mirror their energy. If they're being cold, respond with even more indifference. If they're confident, meet their confidence with your own. This is why the most respected people in any room are the ones who don't shrink in the face of power. They stand equal to it. You don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to be loud. You just have to be unshaken. Final thoughts. You don't get respect by begging for it. You condition people to treat you the way you demand to be treated. Speak less. Say more. Become unpredictable. Use silence as a weapon. Control the frame. Make yourself scarce. Mirror confidence. If people don't take you seriously now, they will soon. Because once you master dark psychology, you won't just be heard. You'll be remembered.